Graduates, you may be seated. Good evening, class of 2021, and welcome to family members, friends, staff, and distinguished guests. On behalf of all of tonight's soon-to-be graduates, thank you for coming to support us in this tremendous achievement. We did it. It feels like just yesterday I was a terrified freshman registering for my classes with none other than Miss Heck. As she listened to me babble on and on about all of the classes I planned on taking from my first semester here to my very last, she reached across the table, grabbed my hand, and said, "Slow down, you will make it. Take it all in and enjoy the journey. Before you know it, graduation day will be here." And sure enough, Miss Heck, here we are, graduation day.
Our graduation day. It is finally the moment we have all waited for. I know at least for me, I've been waiting for this moment since 8th grade. I would like to thank all the teachers, parents, mentors, and staff for helping us to get where we are today. Every one of you who sit in the stadium tonight has made a huge impact on our graduates. It is now time for us to start the beginning of our new lives, and our plan is to move. Move out, move on, move forward, move up, and move smarter. Move smarter by making wise choices and decisions that will better your life. We have all put in a lot of work to be here. Now it's time for us to be successful in our education and careers. But that's after we have a city boy and hot girl summer.
Seniors, our time in high school is at its end. We are gathered here together one last time, the class of 2021, for a few short moments before we part and go our separate ways. Soon, we will face many changes and challenges in our lives as we move on to bigger and better things. Although we have all eagerly anticipate the future, it's important to recognize the time that we have had together over the last 4 years. As Dr. Seuss once said, "You will never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory." Our time spent at Choctaw has shaped us into the people we are today and has served us with lasting memories we will carry throughout the rest of our lives. Although change is inevitable and things will never be the same as they are now, let's embrace tonight because it's the last moment of our journey together.
And while this may be the beginning to the end of our journey through high school, this marks the beginning of our journey through adulthood and into our lives. In the words of Henry David Thoreau, go confidently in the direction of your dreams, live the life you have imagined. As we depart this place that has shaped us all beyond our own understanding, let us go off in pursuit of our dreams and aspirations. But wherever our different paths of life take us, let us always remember the memories we have made and the friendships created during our years in high school. We have all accomplished incredible things during the past 4 years, and I am excited to see what all the class of 2021 accomplishes from here on. While this may be our last time here at Joe Etheridge Stadium as students of Choctawhatchee High School, we will always be Big Green Indians.
Please join us in standing for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for the playing of our national anthem. Go ahead.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. There's a school we all love dearly, we color on Choctaw, and for her alma mater we will fight and die. We will cheer her on to victory. Oh, may our voices ring true, and our hearts be ever loyal, dear old Choctaw to you.
You may now all be seated.
Good evening. Welcome to the Choctawhatchee High School commencement ceremony for the class of 2021. My name is Michelle Heck, and I am honored, humbled, and blessed to be the principal here at Choctawhatchee High School, home of the Big Green Indians. As we begin tonight's ceremony, I'd like to extend a warm welcome to all of our parents and our grandparents, guardians, families, friends, community members who have gathered to witness or watch from home this exciting night with our most important guests, our class of 2021 seniors. I would also like to welcome three very distinguished guests who are on stage with me tonight for our event. First, retired principal of Meigs Middle School and current Okaloosa County School Board member, Dr. Lamar White. Retired Okaloosa County School District Director and my mentor, retired Choctawhatchee High School Principal, Miss Cindy Gates. And finally, you all know him, Okaloosa County Assistant Superintendent of Human Resources and my predecessor as Choctawhatchee High School's principal, Dr. Lee Hale. I'm so excited that you're all here joining us tonight. So without further ado, I'd like to welcome to the podium your senior class president, Riley Braden.
Hello, everyone. I'd like to start tonight by inviting everyone to give a round of applause to the graduates of 2021 sitting before you today. Thank you. Firstly, I would like to thank everyone, Choctawhatchee High School teachers and faculty, Okaloosa County School District officials, family, and friends for joining us here tonight to celebrate this milestone in our lives. I would also like to thank my classmates for allowing me to serve as your class president and to speak before you tonight. I stand here in awe that we have all come this far. I am truly honored and privileged to be such an incredibly spirited and dedicated school and community, and I owe it all to everyone sitting in front of me. I swore to everyone I wouldn't talk about the pandemic in this speech, but it's hard not to, and that was the defining factor of our high school experience that showed everyone just how resilient we are. It feels like we barely made it, but I think through all of the trials that we faced, we truly left our mark on this school. We have definitely overcome some trying times, and I'm not just talking about the whole COVID thing either.
After all, high school is still high school, and on top of the health crisis we were given, we also overcame the traditional high school struggles and we came through the other side of the Choctaw Pride. I'm talking about the nervousness we all felt that first day walking into the halls of Choctaw, not knowing which hallway was A or B, being too awkward to participate in any pep rallies, and the embarrassing moments we all wish we could forget, but no one will ever seem to let us. It's those struggles, no matter how insignificant they may seem now, that have shaped us into the strong, independent individuals we are today. Difficult situations make strong people. There will always inevitably be something that tests your limits, big or small. I urge you to look at all that you have accomplished in these 4 years and realize that every one of you has the capability to overcome whatever obstacle you may face. Push through, be courageous, and trust the process. You'll always end up exactly where you're meant to be. I would like all of you to remember that as we wrap up this chapter in our lives and move on to bigger and better things. I know we're all excited to start our lives outside of this town and outside of our starting point, but inevitably we will be pushed past our comfort zones and it will feel strange and it might be a struggle. Remember that the past is a lesson to show how strong and capable you are, and these last 4 years are a testament to that. Never forget that you are more than strong enough to push through these struggles and accomplish whatever it is that you set your heart to, no matter what. Continue to be compassionate and kind, respectful of everyone, and confident in yourself. Continue to be determined and resilient and all that defines a Choctaw Indian. Congrats to the class of 2021. I wish all of you the best of luck.
To our class of 2021, today is about your accomplishments. Even more importantly, today is the culmination of what has undoubtedly been an incredible journey over the last 13 years. Today happens to mark the epic finish line of high school and where the next door opens for you. High school is so much more than 4 years of academics. High school is about learning who you are in the face of challenges and struggles, but figuring out how to pick yourself up and be better from that point on. High school is about creating relationships and surrounding yourself with people that make you a better person. High school is about making memories, ones that will stay with you for a lifetime. High school is about accomplishments in the classroom, on the athletic field, during the big competition, in the winter performance, and even at the end of it all, deciding on what door to step through next after tonight. Over the last 4 years, you have done these things. You have done just what we had all hoped you would do. Myself, your teachers, your SPEAR teachers sitting right over there. Even in this year filled with the newness and the uniqueness, you have made it. The adversity many of you have experienced during this global pandemic only reinforces your grit and your perseverance. There's no doubt in my mind that our class of 2021 seniors were challenged this year. That's clearly evident, either because of what you didn't get to experience or because you wanted something that you were missing and you had to create something to fill the void. I promise you I will not downplay what you just went through this crazy, wild, and unpredictable year just to get to this day, but I can offer you some encouragement as well as my charge to each of you. Seniors, you have reached this moment because of your perseverance to succeed, using your gifts and talents to accomplish your goals and your determination to navigate these choppy waters we call high school. But now we look forward to what tomorrow will be like for each of you. The simple truth is that tomorrow and every day afterwards will hold challenges and obstacles to get through, just like this school year has had for you. I implore you to listen to your heart, follow your gut, and challenge yourself. Figure out what success means for you and to you, just like you had to figure out that getting through the last 4 years. Savor this moment right here, this one right here. But please don't settle for just this. In the words of one of the greatest female athletes of all time, Mia Hamm, celebrate what you've accomplished, but raise the bar a little higher each time you succeed. Choctaw seniors, after tonight, set your sights on your next big thing. your next goal, and go after it, regardless of how little or long it takes, regardless of if it's done beautifully or if it looks disastrous. Go after it and don't stop trying. That's my charge to you. Class of 2021, we are so unbelievably proud of you. On behalf of the faculty, your teachers, staff, and administration at Choctaw High School, congratulations.
For me, the years of 6th, 7th, and 8th grade were ones that I have tried hard to forget. Voice cracks, awkward conversations, and insecurity plagued me throughout that time. But now, as we stand here graduating, I look back and I only remember the good stuff. The people I've met, such as these three, have been with me through thick and thin, and I am thankful for everything that they have done for me. Middle school was a rough time for a lot of us, but it taught me a lot of valuable lessons such as respect, honesty, and how to stand up in the face of adversity. These valuable experiences are ones that I will value forever.
Throughout my childhood, I have always been told that my career as a student will fly by, and I have never realized how true that was up until this point. Although it now feels as though everything went by in a flash, I can look back and realize that I have a plethora of experiences that I will cherish for the rest of my life. In these years leading up to high school, I was lucky enough to meet some of my best friends with whom I am now sharing a graduation speech.
I couldn't have said it any better myself, Colton. It is true that sharing a speech with some of my closest friends is a wonderful experience, but I didn't know these boys before high school. Starting in 6th grade, I had a couple other guys that I did everything with. We would get in trouble in class, make fun of each other every day, and go hang out for hours on end. High school was very much the same by making new friends and new experiences. With this said, history will repeat itself, so make sure as we go on, never forget what you did in the past, and always learn from it.
It is often said that our past experiences make us who we are, and I believe that the people you share these experiences with are equally responsible. As I look to the people standing next to me, and many more on the field and in the stands, I think of all the time we've spent together and how we're each a part of each other's stories. I see friends, family, coaches, and teachers. There are also those who have played a role in our lives who are no longer with us. This stadium is named after my great-grandfather, Joe Etheridge. Seeing his name as I pull into the parking lot every morning, and especially as I graduate tonight, is a reminder for me that what we do in our lives leaves a lasting mark. So let's all strive to make our own marks in this world and never forget where we've come from.
As we end our time at Choctaw in the famous Joe Etheridge Stadium, I want to acknowledge all that we have accomplished. From our very first football game to walking across this stage, we did it all. Standing here gives me flashbacks of Friday Night Lights and the unmatched school spirit. From the football team to the style marchers and the fans, this stadium feels like home. I will always remember the feeling of a winning touchdown followed by the band playing Big Green Indian. I wouldn't be where I'm at without my peers, my teachers, and my family. Thank you all for an amazing 4 years, and as always, go Big Green.
One of the best pieces of advice I've heard is to always live in the present. Every one of us here remembers all of the seniors telling us at orientation that the next 4 years are going to fly by. And now look where we are today. From numerous late nights studying to the unforgettable laughs made with friends, it was all worth it to be able to walk across this stage today.
During my time at Choctaw, I truly have been blessed to be surrounded by such supportive and compassionate faculty and peers. Not to mention the friendships I've made here I know will last a lifetime. They've made the good times better and the hard times easier. However, all good things must come to an end, and while we are moving on to the next phase of our lives, we'll always bleed green.
Good evening, everyone. It's hard to believe that this is it. This is a night that we have been anticipating for years, and we have the privilege to experience it alongside the families we have built up during our time at Choctaw. All of our families are a little different from each other. Some of us have a sports team, others the dance team, the cheerleaders, or ROTC. Personally, the IB program gave me a group of hardworking, talented individuals, many of whom I'm sitting next to tonight, that I consider to be practically my brothers and sisters. For us three speaking to you right now, our family was the Style Marchers, who taught us to lead, cooperate, persevere, inspire, and be inspired. No matter what family we choose to belong to, we sit here tonight as a class, a community, ready to celebrate this gift of the present and cheer each other on as we take our next steps across this stage and into the future.
Good job, we did it.
Yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift, which is why they call it the present. We can all agree that today is something to be celebrated, but it is small in comparison to the grand mystery that lies in tomorrow. Explore that mystery in everything you do, whether that be going to college, jumping into a career, or just searching out what the world has to offer. They say the future is now because our opportunities are endless. I hope that I can speak for everyone when I say that Choctaw has given us some of the building blocks needed for being unified as a community, dealing with the unexpected, and finding the good in the bad. These are all things that we should strive for in adulthood. The minute we step off this field, our future begins.
Up until now, we have been kids. Our foundation about the world that we are inheriting has been formed by older generations, and we will continue to learn from them after we leave here. Once we step out into that world, much of the responsibility for it that they had will be passed to us. The 14th and current Dalai Lama has said, responsibility does not only lie with the leaders of our countries or with those who have been appointed or elected to do a particular job. It lies with each one of us individually. We will need to be self-reliant, as we will be responsible for ourselves, and compassionate, as we will be responsible for our community and our world. We will need to take care of younger generations, as we will be responsible for forming their foundation and ensuring that they are prepared for when the time comes for us to pass on these responsibilities.
It may be daunting, all that talk of responsibility, but with it comes the prospect of great possibility. For every test you'll have to pass, there's the possibility of greater understanding. For every boss you'll have to impress, there's the possibility of great friendship and growth. For every hour you'll work, there's the possibility of getting $1 closer to that dream vacation. For every obstacle you will face, there's the possibility of finding one of those great moments of total happiness that we so strive to find in this life. With all of the storminess and bad days that we may have comes the possibility of great days. Laughs that will make our stomachs hurt. Love that will bring tears to our eyes. And lives that will be lived as fully as possible. We are the architects of the world of tomorrow. We've made it this far, and I can't wait to see what comes next for us all.
Okay, now for the moment we've all been waiting for. Your official and formal walk across this stage to signify the culmination of all of your hard work. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the presentation of diplomas to the class of 2021.
Tamira Moore. Caroline Neal. Erilyn Nunez. Valerie Nusimo. Xavier Palmer. Leah Price. Piper Taylor. Michaela Waddy. Jacob Wentz. Spencer White.
No, that's right.
And now our magna cum laude and cum laude graduates. Alexis Becker.
Melody Case. Christian Davis. Dylan Dedman. Luke Hudson. Trinity Johnson. Sophia Laura. Haley Minger. Alina Wynn. Francisco Paoni. Aaron Sharp. Jenna Sermons. Jeffrey Tavares. Isaiah Wilson. Naomi Averill. Kendrick Bland. Ian Carey. Sanira Coe. Jasper Darnell. Chanel Alecho. Lacey Dowd. Kendall Frakes. Jimena Garcia Martinez. Allison George. Matthew Harris. Sean Hallman. Cooper Holbrook. Amanda Hone. Preston Jones. Alexandra Kurtz. Ashley Lawrence. Derek Laysam. Corlin Mashuda. Marshall McCraw. Summer McClendon. Ella Morton. Sullivan Pele Long. Gavin Pond. Ashlyn Preston. Alejandra Ramos Nichols. Jaden Scaife. Hannah Thomas. Bailey Witham. Mallory Wright. Reed Zinke. Nathan Adkins. Dania Aguilar Benitez. Oscar Aguilar Umansor. Caquinata. Frida Alvarado. Micielo Alvarado. Carla Amaya Gutierrez. Mikhail Anderson. Faith Anderson. Mateo Ariano. Ezekiel Atkins. Luke Atkins. Caitlin Bass. Braden Bates. Carson Bensley. Brian Birdsong. Mallory Blanchard. Brooks Blanche. Kaylee Bohofer. Serena Patino. Jackson Bowen. Taryn Bowers. Jameel Bowles. Jaden Boyd. Allison Boyle. Ethan Bludow. Dylan Brainerd. Isaac Brookins. Stephen Brose. Michaela Brown. Zykia Brown. Gabriel Bullock. Javian Bush. Rafael Bustamante Torres. Josiah Caballero. Annabelle Cad. Isabel Calderon. Keaton Calderwood. Xavier Cardrion. Carlton Carter. Alyssa Cartwright. Andrea Castillo Enrique. Brian Castro Morales. Megan Chandler. Noah Chapman. Anthony Christian. Maria Clark. Aaron Conaway. Daniel Connor. Calais Corpus. Angelina Cruz Gross. Jorge Cuevas. Jessica Curtis. Travion Davis. Cameron Dawson. Landon Dedman. Beverly Dempsey. Victor Dominguez. Courtney Donaldson. Jalen Downs. Hallie Duhan. Leilani Duncan. Megan Dwyer. Lauren Elder. Jaden Evans. Kiara Everett. Auntie Figueroa Yanez. Kaylee Flores. Celeste Fadella. Nicholas Galanis. Therese Garcia. Daniel Garabeo Mesa. Amelia Garvey Ruxey. Amanda George. Stephanie Garon Galvez. Andres Gomez Hernandez. Nicholas Gomillion. Santiago Gonzalez Cifuentes. Sophia Goss. Journey Grant. Shaquaria Grant. Tyler Griffin. Lorenzo Guidoni. Andres Gutierrez. Alexis Haberer. Jaden Hall. Elsa Hallman. Nolan Hallman. Gamaliel Harris. Mackenzie Harris. Rebecca Hayes. Lillian Abear. Noah Hebert. Edwin Henry. Zachary Herbert. Alexis Hernandez. Gerardo Herrera. William Henson. Vita Star Hollis. Amber Holmes. Kanaya Jackson. Elena Jacobs. Chastity Yanig. Alasia Johnson. Darius Johnson. Hayden Jones. Foster Jordan. Evan Kaiser. Colton Kilpatrick. Abigail Kincaid. Elise King. Devontae Knox. Jackson LeBlue. Hinder Lemus. Christopher Lewis. Alyssa Caroline Lippincott. Macy Love. Haley Ludy. Charles Luton. Liliana Luttrell. Carmora Mack. Luca Mayberry. Edwin Marquez Molina. Annabelle Marshall. Emily Lewis. Andrew Marthas. Jacob Martin. Collier McBride. Haley McBride. Ariel McBroom. Aiden McCall. Brianna McKelvey. Maya McKinney. Shaughnessy McLemore. Connor McLeod. Zane McIntosh. Seth Mendez. Jeffrey Mendoza. Joseph Meikenfelder. Suri Mila. Dawson Mitchell. Nicholas Mode. Taylor Mobley. Kenneth Moncada Hernandez. Tyler Monroe. Eligio Monson Saavedra. Chantel Moore. Jeriel Morales Fonseca. Jose Morales Jimenez. Alondra Morales Sante. Leticia Morera Borges. Joyce Wynn. Dean Noble. Nicholas Norton. Dominic Nutley. Brianna O'Neill. Jace Odom. Tylena Oya. Dennis Oshiro. Bonrex Papa. Colby Paquette. Juliana Parra Acevedo. Canyon Patterson. Kendall Perdue. Amarion Pettis. Ethan Fuel. Bethany Phillips. Anteria Pickering. Allison Ponder. Zakira Porter. Satarius Porter. Trinity Jade Powell. Isaiah Rainey Bledsoe. Lacey Real. Charles Reed. Didier Reyes. Eric Rice. Katie Richardson. Joel Rivera. Danielle Roberson. Elena Christina Rocha. Rachel Rockman. Ana Rodriguez Diaz. Jessica Rose. Brian Rosita. William Ryland. Jonathan Salazar. Gage Seva. Mackenzie Schultz. Matthew Seitz. Devin Selden. Benjamin Seminoff. Isabel Cerna. Taylor Shield. Lazarus Shockley. Tucker Scholl. Alexa Singletary. Jalen Smith. Matthew Smythe. Richard Soto. Johnny Spain. Christian Sturman. Jakaria Stewart. Jared Stewart. Latariana Stoudmeyer. Corbin Studley. Jonathan Taylor. Logan Thomason. Elijah Thornell. Jacob Towner. Aaliyah Trusty. Builder Ucelo Cisneros. Esty Upshur. Katia Vanderhoek. Andrea Vanderford. Kathy Vasquez Reyes. Wildren Vega Minivar. Isabel Vieira. Hannah Wall. Kiasha Warren. Angelica Welch. Carlena White. Laritha Wicker. Cody Wycliffe. Donnie Wilburn. Electra Wilhelm. Dylan Wilson. Michael Wong. Balin Wright. Kiera Wright. Jared Wyatt. Elijah Yates. Yeah. Javaris Young. Katarina Zielinski.
Where is... All right. I know everyone is eager to see their family and friends, but as we near the end of our night, I encourage everyone to really take in this moment and not let it pass you by. This is our last time sitting here as high school students, and our last time sitting here together. I know how surreal this moment is, but no matter what journey you took throughout high school, it led every single one of us to here and now. More importantly, you never had to take that journey alone. Think back to all the painful 6 a.m. wake-ups, dragging yourself into school, and the relief that you felt knowing everyone was in the exact same boat, unprepared and sleep-deprived. Trust me, we all know the famous "I haven't started either" line. But it goes to show that we wouldn't have made it this far without each other's support. High school, however, did not prepare me for how fast 4 years would go by. Since freshman year, I was always told, don't blink too fast. I hope we're all lucky enough to say we have no regrets, but I'll always wish that we had a little bit more time just so I can blink a little slower and take a picture to make it last forever. And you know what? Everybody say cheese!
Hey, can you send that to me? Growing up, my mom took so many pictures of my family and I. We'd be doing something as simple as walking out of Walmart, and there she'd be, holding her camera and capturing the moment. It still drives me crazy to this day. I'm so thankful that she does this, though, because she was just making memories for us. And like my own family photo album, in high school, we all have our silly photo albums. People often say that every moment in life is precious. I think they say so because time goes by and you don't even realize how important something was until it's gone. High school is kind of like a camera. You're constantly making memories and filling up your photo album. And here we are, running out of storage, wishing we had more. Even if high school wasn't the best experience for you, you're going to be glad years from now when you open up your Snapchat memories. I hope all of you appreciate your photo albums as much as I do. And I hope they take you forward in life, no matter what path you take.
While graduating in these next few minutes signals the end of our high school experience, we can always turn to those around us. We can turn to these people to remember the little things, like the funny and insanely dumb things we all did as freshmen, to some of the mistakes that we made that have helped us grow as people. From throwing screaming rubber chickens in the air at pep rallies, sorry woo, to throwing our graduation caps in the air tonight, leaving the stadium as Choctaw alumni makes us a part of something bigger. We are now and forever will be a part of a tribe. You're going to create your own and make new ones, but you're always going to remember this tribe. As you go down these paths, you'll find people who are like you. My time in junior RTC has helped me learn this better than anything. We are a wacky little tribe, and I'm confident every single one of you can say that about your own. We are one tribe. Go Big Green. Congratulations, class of 2021.
Last step. Class of 2021, as you have all now walked this stage and received your diploma, there is only one thing left to do. So please stand with me, and please ensure that your tassel is positioned on the right side of your cap, which signifies your status still as a student at this moment. And the moment we have all been waiting for. It gives me great pleasure and distinction to ask our seniors to turn your tassel to the left and become graduates. Congratulations, class of 2021.